Today I'll be reading from a script that I wrote myself ahead of time because it's time to get real serious. It's super serious Steam. It's Serious Boy 27 time. When you think of the older titles of monster taming games on the Nintendo Game Boy, you usually think of titles such as Pokemon, Dragon Warrior Monsters, Azure Dreams, Monster Rancher, and many more. The appeal of these games was essentially the idea that you, the player, would go on a fantasy adventure with your newfound pet and accomplish great tasks that were larger than life, all thanks to the power of teamwork and friendship. To this day, we can see this trend continue with the long-standing Pokemon games now on 3DS, along with others such as Shin Megami Tensei, Ni no Kuni, and numerous gacha games found in smartphone app stores such as Puzzle and Dragons. These games use updated graphics and have departed from their original style in order to keep up with advances in technology. But attempting to call out to our nostalgia is Monster Crown, a game currently in Kickstarter at the time of this recording, programmed by Jason and designed by the rest of Studio Aurum. Monster Crown is a melange of multiple Game Boy monster taming games, taking the most notable parts of each and creating an experience that shows the best of what monster taming can offer. Monster Crown begins, like most games of its kind, as you, a no-name farmhand who is realistically too young in this day and age to be handling dangerous creatures, finding him or herself, you guessed it, handling dangerous creatures, this time by winning a giveaway in the back of a comic book. To everyone's surprise but your own, you win the giveaway and you find yourself in possession of your very own monster, tailored to you after filling out a personality test. Apparently I was suited to own a psychotic reaper, but whatever. Jason is the monster expert, not me, so I guess I'm really not in position to argue. Alright, I guess this is my monster. What starts out as a simple errand to pay tithe to the loyal royalty ends up escalating as you get involved with the loyal mafia, and one of their lackeys unwittingly gives you a valuable MacGuffin that they don't quite understand the significance of. But from what is available to see, it most likely involves this red-haired, menacing figure seen at the end of the trailer and in this official art. While short, the demo for Monster Crown shows promise in its foundation. The breeding system is the team's main focus, based mostly on the Monster Rancher games, and it is really fun and addicting to mix and match monster types to search for new forms and go for new kinds of color palettes, as each genus of monster has multiple variants that they're based on, depending on what type of monster they're bred with, along with the monster taking on the color palette of the secondary monster that it is bred with. The music and art is charming and well made. I especially appreciate that the monsters are first conceptualized as digital art before being made into sprites. And another thing I would like to mention is that breeding is not the only way to find new monsters in this game. There are also in-game, in-battle transformations and item transformations. You can give monsters special items that alter their characteristics and they become an entirely different genus of monster. The game already has online battles, and their community Discord is open for you to participate in, and you can go there to give feedback directly to the developers themselves and participate in the community. Studio Aurum has set their bar surprisingly low for their Kickstarter pledge goal. From just day 2 out of 30, it has already reached its Kickstarter goal of $5,000. With the lowest bar set only at that amount, it really shows that they're willing to create this game not only for money, but also to create a new monster taming experience to share with others. With 28 days left to go as of this recording, I have no doubt that they will reach their extra milestones, and however many more they will end up creating due to the surprising amount of support they can get. They've set the bar up to 7,000 at this point, and they're already quite well on their way to reaching it, so I suppose they better get to work on creating some more, since it seems that the support for this game has been very open, welcome, and very continuous. Their Kickstarter has been featured by content producers like myself, projects we love, and even Nintendo Lights. Monster Crown is my first Kickstarter experience, and I'm greatly honored to have been given this opportunity to represent the game, given that I am not I do not bring about a large crowd, but I do love monster taming games. Those of you who have followed my channel on YouTube understand that I have gone through an incredibly high amount of monster taming games, and I'm very passionate about them, especially those that are older and set the tropes for newer ones to follow, which is exactly what Monster Crown is doing. And hopefully Monster Crown will join those games in my list of favorites. The game will be made available on PC, Steam, PlayStation Vita, and even the Nintendo Switch. And even though the Kickstarter goal has been reached, there is still reason to show your support, as backers get numerous rewards for participating in the beta process, and the more support that this game gets, the more grand the game can become. And hopefully you guys will take a look in the description for the links and give it a shot. This is Steamo27, and thank you very much for listening.